Hi, Coach Bill Shea, commit to compete. If you've been on commit to compete, I'm a big believer in ownership. That ownership is a very powerful thing in competitive sports. That's why I encourage parents to give ownership to the kids. Kids to take that ownership and do what they can with it, the most they can with it. But also coaches connecting through ownership. So in this video, I'm just going to talk about a couple ways as a coach you can help connect with your team through giving them a little bit of ownership of what they're doing. Okay, so normally what I do is, depending on my team, but let's just say you got an average team. Okay, so some teams they're high level and they've earned more ownership, you give them more ownership. But I'm just talking about like an average team that you're going to be dealing with. And you want to develop them into a team, okay, into a team culture. Okay, so the first thing I do is in practice, I give them a little bit of ownership in practice. So if there's a couple different drills, so the first week or so we'll do some drills and I'll see what they're doing. And then maybe the second week I'll say, okay guys, we can do this drill, drill A, or we can do drill B for defense. Which one you guys want to do? Oh, we'll do drill A, okay. Boom. More guys say, hey, we do A, okay. Then it gets them communicating. Oh, I'd rather do this drill. Okay, next time we'll do that drill. Okay, you give them a little bit of ownership of what they're doing. It makes them talk. It makes them communicate. Okay, it has a lot of benefits to it. Okay, just a simple thing like that. It doesn't matter to me whether we do this drill or that drill. If there's a drill I want to do, I do it. But if there's a drill, it's like, okay, could be this one or could be that one. Give them the choice. Okay. The other thing I like to do in practice is let them call plays. Okay, you call the play. We're going to be playing zone defense. You call the play. You guys call the play. Call your offense and call your defense. When I have them scrimmage, I have them call the offense, them call the defense. Okay? After I've already done a scrimmage where I've called and I've got everything I want out of it, I'll say, okay, now you guys, you call the defense, you call the offense, and go from there. And so that gives them more ownership. And then you question, well, what defense were you supposed to be in? What offense were you running there? And it gets them thinking more, gets them more involved instead of just being robots standing there going, what do you want me to do now? Right? So as a coach, you really want to get them thinking, right? And the way to get them thinking is connecting with them, right? So you're connecting with them and they don't even know it. Okay, you're giving them ownership of what they're doing. Okay, maybe at the end of practice, okay, you have a competition, a stupid competition where the losers run or whatever, and pick that. Okay, and then you take that, once you see that they're developing, some cohesion and we're actually winning games, now you take that over to the game. Okay, I've had high school teams, I say, you guys want to play this or that? You want to play zone or you want to play man? It's up to you. Doesn't matter to me right now. Doesn't matter to me. What do you want to play? They'll pick it and they'll go out and play it. Okay, and normally they play it like really well because they own it, right? They're like, hey, we picked it. We better go out and play it. Okay, if they don't, I call a timeout. I go, I guess we picked the wrong defense, or we're not playing it, or what's going on. I put it back on them. You want to keep playing this defense, or you want to change it? Then change it, and let's go, and let's play it. That type of thing. Okay, where players are involved in what they're doing. That is the greatest way to connect. That they're not just standing there taking orders from you. That they're participating in however little or however great way into your decision making, and you're considering them, you're respecting them as players. I remember when I was a junior, the first time my Coach Kubiak asked me what I thought. I couldn't believe it. I said, you're asking me what I thought? He asked me, went over a game plan, he said, so what do you think about that? I go, what do I think? He said, yeah, what do you think? I told him what I thought. And I remember walking away from that going, wow, Coach just asked me what I thought. And it really stuck with me, like later when I became a coach, that I was like, I remember that moment where I was like, wow, this guy must respect me. If he's asking my opinion, he must respect me. And as a player, if a player knows that a coach respects him, oh man, he'll run through the wall for you. So coaches, just don't bark out orders. Just don't be, because I said so. Yeah, there's certain things that have to be. Yes, this has to be, this has to be, this has to be. But there are ways you can make your players feel more involved, connect better with them. And then when times are good, they'll really bang it up. And when times are bad, they'll stay with you because they know you care about them and they know you respect them. Commit to compete, and I'll see you in the next video.